into destiny. Sold into destiny. Genesis chapter 37, verse 28. So when the Midianites, merchants, came by, his brothers pulled Joseph up out of the cistern and sold him for 20 shekels of silver to the Ishmaelites, who took him to Egypt. So when the Midianites, merchants, came by, his brothers pulled Joseph up out of the cistern and sold him for part. We all know what's going on, right? We started with Joseph. Joseph is always upright. And while he was obedient to the call of his father, his obedience to his earthly father started the voyage that his heavenly father wanted him to start. And this is why obedience is greater than sacrifice. But here's the thing about obedience. Everybody obeys with the intention of something good happening. Right? Without situations. It is the situation. Okay? So he obeys his father, never thinking that he's going to walk into problems. Let me ask you this question. That everybody can see it because figure changé. Away from I would have been so bitter. My faith would be the last thing that I would be thinking about, if we're going to be honest. So the life of Joseph is a life that challenged every single one of us. How do we stay true to us when everything around us is changing? How can I really sit here and say, I trust you, when everything I see around me makes me cry? The life of a believer, it's a challenge. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, telling him, in their mind, is their freedom to their birthright. Now, Joseph is no longer, in the picture. That means Joseph is no longer a threat. Okay, you understand? That Joseph is no longer a threat. Because they feel, say it again, sometimes the person who you don't value at all, that is the most important person around. The brothers felt like if we get rid of him, we're gonna see how his dreams come. Because they think the dream is based on location. But the dream is about destiny. When God gives us a word, keep Joseph at home. Because if you release Joseph, now you're releasing him into the only one that can care for him, that is God. If they knew the word, every time God calls, he moves. Right? God calls, God gives a vision, and the first thing he do, he moves.